Hello everybody.
Hi.
I am splendid. How is everybody here? I really appreciate you hanging around for me because I know that I saw a few people like ready to jump up and go and then I felt obliged to stay. I'm glad that you did. I'm quite a nice person really. Some of you as well might be put off like, oh, a rapper. I know a few of you might be like, oh, that's awesome. But I'm a hip hop artist and hip hop is fun, peace, love and knowledge of self. So I think that's something we can all relate to. And my name, Oracy, means the ability to express oneself fluently and grammatically in speech. So hopefully this is something that you can all relate to. I have to say as well, it's quite strange. I'm used to being in a male-dominated environment. I don't remember the last time I've ever been around so many women. I've got like estrogen overdose. But we'll see how we get on. I'm not sure where the sound person is, but if you're good to go, if we start off a little quiet, just because I don't want to interrupt anyone's hearing. I'm considerate. Some people have got sensitive ears. I'm an Asperger's sufferer. Right, this track's called Principles. I think we can go a little bit, I don't know what it sounds like out there, but it's about the principles of hip-hop. Check, check, look, yo. On the daily, explore your creative sources and play. Don't let them fade, yo. Embrace them and broaden the way you can sort and arrange all your thoughts, because the way you portray them can maintain your all. Your matrix is more than a place you were stored in. Made up of space dust, what's native it orbits. Shapeshifts, transforms into amazing sorts. Remains at your core, is it awake or dormant? The state that it lays in shapes up your forces. Make sure you wake up when your nature's calling. Uncage it, unveil it, portray all your rawness, display it, it's basically something we're born with. Fate give way, there's an array of resources, ways to partake in, to state what your cause is. Plenty shades of art and ways of discoursing, plenty ways your heart can pour its all in, cause real hip-hop is fun, peace, love and unity. The key principles, please stay true to these. Knowledge is applicable in your community, never forget it and make sure that it's rooted deep, cause real hip-hop is fun, peace, love and unity. The key principles, please stay true to these. Knowledge is applicable in your community, never forget it and make sure that it's rooted deep. And don't be shy when it comes to expression, and never let pathetic guys become a deterrent, or ever let your pride be your type of oppression. Let your mind run riot, fight the suppression. That fire in your essence has a right to be spreaded like a virus, except it will inspire, not infect. But it might be an obsession, but I think it's good if it provides you with something that is righteous in substance, cause we need a lot more love and a lot more fun, not a lot more drugs to get a softcore buzz. No heads are formed to mush, left as thoughtless punks. We could be more if we need to was something much more just, like real hip hop. I hope you enjoyed that little warm up. It's Principles, hip hop. Thank you, sound person. I need a little bit of playroom, so bear with me 1 minute. A little bit, but I can improvise. The next track is Fresh Perspective, and I think it sums everything up. But it's trying to have a more positive outlook on life, because I tend to write and rant a lot, so I kind of realise we're all one people. Fresh Perspective. Check. Look. Cause we're all equal, all one people. No one above you and no one beneath you. We're all equal, all one people. No one above you and no one. I reside in you and you reside in me. So let's unite and try live in peace. Apply minds and find a new means of climbing to heights that we might not reach otherwise, and finding desires and dreams and a new life where we can finally be free. Stride side by side, no divide or beef. Violence, crime, sirens or grief, no silence, no soul deprived of speech. Take time in consoling in times of need. Arms wide open, could confide in we, cause this is worldwide, global horizon. We're reaching over the seas and horizons, unfolding the deepest vibe, but not rising, repeating the vibrance, releasing the niceness. Please see we're equal, treat people with kindness, cause what is a life that's lifeless but hollow? If smiles are borrowed, disguises for sorrow. Tomorrow's another day might be your motto. Not much to confide in when your life's full of troubles. Sometimes you just need your brothers and your sisters for reassurance, for guidance, to listen, to pick you up and give you hugs when you wanna give in when times are tough. You're tired of fighting and wishing for better and feeling like a beggar. We all need to step up to let off the pressure. Times are tough, we need to get back together. Times are tough, we need to get back together. Cause we're all equal, we're all one people. There's no one above you and no one beneath you. We're all equal, we're all one people. There's no one above you and no one beneath you. Thank you very much. And I'd like to point out that that goes to the gentlemen as well, because there are many beautiful gentlemen souls out there. Let's keep it moving. I have two more. We'll see how much energy you give me back. Oh, awesome. This is called Enrich the Chrysalis. It's one of the first ever tracks I wrote, and it's about a metaphor for nurturing the undeveloped, I suppose. Nurturing the youth of today. They are the future after all. Here. This system's sick and twisted. It's got kids at 6 enlisted in education. I think it's best they're presented with information, and if contented, bless, let them embrace it. I'm just saying they've got their brains root caved under surveillance, aimed in a one-way place of rules, feel drained and aimless like useless tools, because their real uses are wasted. Yeah, but at school they play games and get creative, but their brains blatantly already tainted, straight painted with whatever teachers say. It's mad, whatever stated they're taking, and that's that. They're jaded bad, and it makes me sad that their individuality's been taken back. This youth's been had, stabbed in the back, cause the truth and reality, their future's already been planned with lethality by the big man and the majesty. Already maps what they can and they cannot be. Don't look at me like, nah, this cannot be. You see you smoking weed under the canopy. Teach these kids to believe and teach these kids to achieve. It's not just reaching GCSEs, it's seizing their dreams, reveal them as real as they seem. Teach these kids to believe and teach these kids to achieve. It's not just reaching GCSEs, it's seizing their dreams. Cause things are altering. We've got kids assaulting kids and halting bricks at what they call the pigs. But whose fault is it when young my thoughts were this? Adults are all narrow-minded pricks, think they know how lives live, but they're 9 to 5 it and despise it. Yet despite this, wanna tell little Nye how lives live. Settle down right is the wise tip. Get a home, be a wife with 5 kids. Know this, nice, wise, not hopeless. That sounds nice, but it's not my focus. To reside in a sly job that's soulless for a guy I despise and is hopeless. Trust his ties the same shade as his lotus, yet I get paid a lame wage to go home with. Yo, throw this, you must be joking. I'll expose a bit of what I'm hoping is to expose these hits that I've wrote in ink and hope somebody notices. My flow, I know it's big, no nobody told me this, but I'm gonna take hold of my gift and just roll with it. No matter how heavy this weight like a boulder on my shoulder gets, and youngers are like soldiers, so older show respect. To believe and teach kids to achieve. It's not just reaching GCSEs, it's seizing their dreams, reveal them as real as they seem. Teach these kids to believe and teach these kids to achieve. It's not just reaching GCSEs, it's seizing their dreams, reveal them as real as they seem. I don't have children, but I do try and teach them every day. So much respect to all those parents, the hands-on ones. Oh, awesome. I sort of forgot about this. This track's called Unspeak. Oh, I'm really sorry to be awkward, but can you rewind that? It's important I introduce it. This track's called Unspeak, and it's about a book I read called Unspeak. But it's basically about how words are used as a means of propaganda. And we kind of hear words, but we misinterpret them and they lose their relevance to us. And also, words are really powerful. They can offend you, but they can also be really uplifting. And I want to thank Life MC, who was a big role model in my life, for joining this track for me. And now I can get into it. Unspeak. words that you directly transport your mind's thoughts to the minds of other life forms. Talk or write, your clever conversing device for insight emerging spans the earth. Every person, ever since your birth, cries yearning. Telemetry led to spread speech, learning lessons, techniques, expressing concerns, but eventually your weapon to hurt is the enemy. Learned that they have the recipe. Edward Benet came and indirectly gave them the remedy to taint our brains, erase any heresy distorted us mentally, importing the elements, the sort that absorb our sentience and transform us into an orderly regiment. Swarm that's been mastered and handcuffed, established habits and opinions of the masses. The Krill Commission B-Star. Words can be weapons, a curse in a sentence. When they serve the oppressors, they certainly oppress us. But words can be a blessing, they only hurt if we let them. Learn to question their methods, turn their methods against them. They're attacking with a linguistic strategy, your snappy phrases wrapped in political packaging for their papers. Captions are captured and passed to the stations, then they're packed with a payload of persuasion that takes hold and causes devastation. Incessant tornado explores every nation. World so small nowadays, it's amazing. Internet aeroplanes makes it instantaneous. It hurts the public brains with a punch that sways them, weighted with implicating statements that erase debating. Devils in the detail, words hit your brain, cloaked in the clear veil of association, become real stale and misappropriated when they're overused and no longer taken in opposing views. Well, it's on our shoulders to show them that we hold the truth. Oldest go show the youth just like we're supposed to do, cause words can be weapons, a curse in a sentence. When they serve the oppressors, they certainly oppress us. But words can be a blessing, that only hurt if we let them. Learn to question their methods, turn their methods against them. Unspeak. I really recommend anyone read the book because it's by a guy called Stephen Toole. Probably the best book I've read all year. I think, can I check we've got time for one more before we go? It was really great of you all to come out just for the event. It's really nice. It's a really important thing. And like I said, I'm surrounded by men all day, all the time. So it's really nice to have a bit of girl power on the go. This final track's called I Want Out, and I think it's something that everyone in the room can relate to. It's for anyone that's wanted out of a bad situation, and everyone's wanted that at some point. Check. I want out of it. I want out. I'm tired of screaming and shouting it, but I want out. You've got double pay on. My bad. I want out of it. That's alright, I can go on. Shit, because I'm going mad in it. That's alright. We can act like the song was so exciting it broke the computer and we had to rewind it and do it all over again. It broke the system, my words were so powerful. We'll start again. Shit, shit. I want out of it. I want out. I'm tired of screaming and shouting it, but I want out. I want out of it. I want out, cause I'm going mad in here. They say that it starts at home. Dad beats mum cause of alcohol, cause he lost his job and he's got no dough. Dole's his payday, lost all hope. Going crazy, he just can't cope. Pain it slowly taints his soul. Soon he can only escape through dope. His two kids, they escape on rope. Been alert from danger since they go. Since that day they were just days old. Exposed to the hate and the way it grows. Council estates, basic mold. Gentrification makes it so. Segregation still so bold. Escape destination, I don't think so. Make slow mobility so we can't grow. No one I want out of it. I want out. I'm tired of screaming and shouting it, but I want out. I want out of it. I want out, cause I'm going mad in here. We've been holding social concentration camps with no goals to concentrate on, fam. Dreams missold to a slate and black. Disposed of rob, can't take those back. So we roll on roll, shot weights on gram. Gotta make the most of my basic maths. Role model imposed a great impact. He gave me a home and a place in gang. Safe console, safety at last. Foster home would just make me mad. Foster fan wouldn't take me back. Estate won't raise a helping hand. A relationship with the state, in fact. Probation once parole date has passed. Taming with her own name, baseball bat. But just the way that this nation acts in her. I want out of it. I want out. I'm tired of screaming and shouting it, but I want out. I want out of it. I want out, cause I'm going mad in here. A naturous nurture, bun that. We put the hate in the burner and bun that. Any burner, mate, where your funds at? Have you got a burner? Do you let the gun clap or put the dirt in the burner and bun that? Boil it up, pull the strap, then push back. For the rush and the love that you once had. All drugged up scud to the calm down. And the calm down's tough when it runs out. So we drink up and dumb down. Seems like we're all stuck in a rut now. And all too numb to come unbound. Take off the handcuffs and bust out. Let our soulful substance run round. Stand up as one and revolt now. Cause I've had enough and I want out. I want out of it. I want out. I'm tired of screaming and shouting it, but I want out. I want out of it. I want out, cause I'm going mad in here. And don't be shy to join into my medicine. I want out of it. I want out. I'm tired of screaming and shouting it, but I want out. I want out of it. I want out, cause I'm going mad in here. And thank you so much for listening to me rant.